Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of One Question Wednesday. Well, welcome to another episode of One Question Wednesday. This is your opportunity to call and email and ask me any question that you happen to have. This one comes from Sal, and Sal is in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So this is what Sal said. Dear Mac, I have a major problem, hoping to get your input on this. I have several employees, and when one of them does something wrong and I call them on it, the first thing they say is, I'm not as bad as the other person, or how come you're always picking on me? This is a real problem and I'm not sure how to handle it. Can you please help? Well, Sal, what you've given me is a very common problem. The challenge here is that you are probably not actually using standards, but your employees are basing their success on the other employees. So here's what I'm going to suggest for you. Number one, determine what the standards are. So you take your policy manual, you take your standard operating procedures, you take your company norms, whatever those are, those now become your standard. Secondly, then, you want to hold your employees to those standards. And when they come to you and say, well, I'm late, but I'm not as late as that person, you say, it doesn't matter. Late, according to standards, is late. And so what you're probably going to have to do is lay down the standards once again, if you haven't done it yet, and make sure everybody knows very clearly, this is the standard. We start at 8 o'clock. That means we start right at 8. You're not running in, getting coffee, talking about the game last night. That's the standard. It is irrelevant what other people do. But you as the boss, Sal, need to make sure you are holding everybody accountable to those same standards. I hope that helps. If you have more questions, just email them directly to me at mack, M-A-C-K, at thebossbuilders.com. Thanks so much. Well, thanks for tuning in to another episode of One Question Wednesday. You probably found this on one of our two podcasts, either HR Oxygen or Boss Builder Podcast, and if so, we invite you to continue listening to all of the information we put out on both of those channels. If you have a question you'd like me to answer on One Question Wednesday, it's really easy. Just send me your question to Mack, that is M-A-C-K, at thebossbuilders, with an S.com. I promise to answer it, and I promise not to reveal who you are or where you come from. I hope you enjoyed this. Get out there and have a great day.